Why don't more Americans build decks like this? My father-in-law wanted the deck in his wooded backyard, and it would be the biggest thing I had ever built. The first step was making it strong. We dug deep holes, poured concrete footings, and placed anchor bolts to keep the wood off the concrete and protect it from rot. Next, I cut notches into the 6x6 posts so the heavy beams could sit directly on top. Then we doubled up 2x12 beams and bolted everything together with large carriage bolts for extra strength. Because the deck was tall, we added braces to stop it from swaying. After that, we framed the floor with joists and metal connectors, turning it into a huge 12 by 16 foot platform. Building this deck reminded me of helping my parents with projects when I was a kid. Now I was using those same skills to build something special for my father-in-law. The deck was almost complete, but it still needed a few more braces before we could install the decking boards and finish the project. Wood decks in Florida don't last long because of the heat and moisture, so we wanted to build one that would last for years. First, we built a strong frame to support every deck board. Then we covered the tops of the joists with special tape to help stop the wood from rotting. Instead of using regular wood for the deck boards, we chose a stronger material that doesn't rot, splinter, or need painting. The boards locked together with hidden clips, so there were no screws showing on the surface. When the platform was finished, one problem remained. The edges looked rough, so we carefully trimmed them and added a clean border to give the deck a professional finish. The deck was finally taking shape, but one big job was still left: building the stairs. I'd never built stairs before, and if I got them wrong, someone could get hurt. Since the deck was almost 4 feet off the ground, I had to get everything right. First, I dug a level base, added gravel for drainage, and poured a concrete pad so the stairs wouldn't sink over time. Next, I carefully cut each stair support, making sure they were all exactly the same. Even one mistake could make the stairs unsafe. Then, I secured everything with strong metal brackets and added protective tape to help the wood last longer. Finally, I installed the steps and built custom trim to give the stairs a clean, finished look. The stairs were finally safe to use, but the biggest staircase of the project was still waiting. Everyone said this project was too big, but I knew the deck needed one more thing: a grand entrance. Instead of building basic stairs, we decided to build a huge wraparound staircase. First, we dug a strong foundation, added gravel for drainage, and poured concrete so the stairs would stay solid for years. Then we built a strong frame and carefully cut every stair support to make each step the same size. The hardest part was creating the wraparound shape. Every piece had to fit perfectly. Next, we installed the deck boards, cut each one to size, and added trim to hide the frame and give it a clean, professional look. After weeks of hard work, the deck and stairs were finally finished. But one important job was still left: building the railing. We had one last problem with my father-in-law's deck. Regular railings would make it look bulky and block the view of the backyard, so instead we built a modern cable railing. First, we installed strong metal posts and connected them with a top handrail. Then we ran steel cables through each post and tightened them until they were straight and secure. Some cables needed to be cut to fit, but once everything was installed, the railing looked clean, modern, and kept the beautiful backyard view. In the comments, what would you rate this project out of 100?